Gonna have a second game for this afternoon. Just wait, what's the... There we go, mic's come back on again. Just fiddling with the cable, that's what's wrong. Okay, so we're going to be playing Dice Throne on Tabletopia, and we've got a match Barbarian. There he goes. Starts 2 combat points, 50 health, and draw 4 cards. And Pyromancer, 2 combat points, 50 health, start the cards. So we get straight on with it. And we have got, on the first turn, the first player doesn't get any combat points or doesn't draw a card. So we just start off and we've got Getting Paid as one of our first one, which is gain 2 combat points. And we're going to spend one of those to double up, which is draw 2 cards. Oh, Sturdy Blow is a good one because it's 5 undefendable damage. So we are going to spend 3 points in total to put Overpower 2 in and Sturdy Blow 2 in. That's what we're going to do, and then we're going to roll. And you roll all your dice, and then you get 2 re-rolls, and you're looking at matching these symbols here. So Sturdy Blow is quite a nice one, so we might, although we're near to Overpower, so we might, what we're going to do is we're going to re-roll these 3 dice here. Bit of a risk, but what we've actually got is a small straight now, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we're going to re-roll this one. See if we've got a 5. So we've got a choice now of dealing 6 damage or small straight of 9 damage. So we tell the Pyromancer 9 damage is coming in. Here, if he wants, like here, he can re-roll one of these dice, but I think it's so early in the game. Do you know what? He's actually going to play Helping Hand. Costs him 1, and he's going to tell the opponent to re-roll the number 2. So what he's done is he's now changed it to 6 damage. So he's going to take 6 damage because he's got nothing else to stop that, because his defensive ability, which he rolls here, deals damage and gains fire mastery, so it doesn't actually prevent any damage being done to him. So he does deal 1, 2, 3, 4, he deals 5 damage back to the Barbarian. It's what the Pyromancer does. So that is the Barbarian's turn over. It is the Pyromancer's turn, so he does gain the 1 CP and does draw a card. Vegas Baby is quite a nice one. Rolls a dice and gains half the number of CP rounded up. It's only gained 1, so not the best roll. He has got Getting Paid though, which gains him 2 CP. And he's definitely going to play Molten Armor. Let's just move that out of the way, because it upgrades. So it deals 1 times that damage, 1 times meteor damage. You gain more fire mastery, and you can inflict burn as well. So it's actually doing a lot more damage. And even though it doesn't stop damage, it's still doing more. So for him, his idea is to do abilities that get fire mastery. So like here, gain 2 times. I think I played that wrong last time. It's 2 times every, so every one of those you get 2 fire mastery. And it's not gain 2 fire mastery, it's 2 times fire mastery. We're not near a straight at all, so we could, let's just see if we can get any more. So no, we haven't got that, but we've got gain of fire mastery. No, that's no good. Again, we're going to risk it and see if we can get any more fire mastery. We didn't, so we could gain 2 for fire mastery and deal 2 collateral damage, so we are going to do that. We've got a stack limit of 5, which is why I've got 5 of the tokens there, and it's going to deal 2 collateral damage, which can't be defended against. So it deals 2 damage, and he says that's the end of my turn. So Barbarian, he's got Vegas Baby, so he's going to roll a dice and gain half the value of CP rounded up. He gains 1. So he's just going to keep what he's got and go for his roll. Don't really want... Oh, do you know what? We're going to re-roll these 2. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll again. 6. So we've got a small straight which is dealing 9 damage. Taking 9 damage. Rolls his 5 defense. So deal 1 damage for every, so 1, 2, that's 3 damage going back. And then gain 1 fire mastery, so we're going to gain another fire mastery there, and on that and that I inflict burn, which is that one there. And burn is a player afflicted this token is dealt 2 damage during the upkeep phase of their turn. So that's what his defensive roll did. So he gets a main phase 2. So he's saying I'm going to spend 1 CP and play get that status effect out of here. So upkeep, you lose a fire mastery, gain a CP, draw a card. Let's have a look. We've got Ignite 2. I'm going to play that for 2 CP. So now we want abilities where something happens with fire mastery. So 2 burn and 2 fire. So we have got 2, 3, 4. So we're going to try for a straight. So we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we've got a large straight. So we can gain 2 fire mastery. You can only gain 1. Then deal 5 damage plus 2 damage per fire mastery. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's 15 damage. And then we could play this one, which also adds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 20 damage. Is that right? Gain fire mastery, then deal 5 damage plus 2 damage per fire mastery. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 15 damage. Plus that is 20 damage. Now he doesn't have a dice to affect that, so that's 20 damage coming his way. He does get a defensive roll, fails it. So he has taken 20 damage in 1 hit. That is not good for the Barbarian whatsoever. That's the end of his go. So that large straight came in just... What is the normal large straight then? Yeah, not quite as powerful, but he upgraded it just in the right time there. Gains a CP, draws a card. Twice as wild. He's really going to have to pull something out of the bag now. We're going to try for a straight of some sort. No, we're failing badly, so we're going to re-roll the 2 4s. So it's 6 damage. Not really. I always find when I've only played him a few times, but the Pyromancer versus the Barbarian is quite a quick game. So that he's taken the damage, but now because he's got Molten Armor free, he's going to do some damage back again. Let's have a look what we've got. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 damage coming back. And then gain 1 times fire mastery. No, he doesn't gain any fire mastery. Oh, and I forgot actually, he's got burn on him, hasn't he? Because that ability inflict burn. Obviously he's already got burn, but and yes, actually he would have inflicted burn again, but burn has got a stack limit of 1. Doesn't stack, so because it's persistent, it's the 2 damage. So that was his defensive. He did the damage back. It's now his turn. He loses 1 fire mastery through cooldown. Remove a status effect from a player. He hasn't got a bad one, so he doesn't really need to do that. Can he do another nice attack? He has got Pyroblast down here, which he's going to re-roll this one just to see. So he's going to kick off Pyroblast. So deal 6 damage and roll a dice. Add 3 damage. So 9 damage coming over to him. He can't stop that. So 9. It's not going well for him, is it? He did lose 1, yeah. So that's the end of his turn. So start of his turn. Burn causes him 2 damage. Gains a CP. Draws a card. He's got Smack 2. He's not going to play it because he wants to keep this twice as wild in play. He might have to see about if he can heal this turn. Two, 3, 4, 5. He can do 9 damage, but he's really going to have to try the healing. And he's not succeeding too well at that. He can heal 4. It's not enough, I don't think. Although he could. No, he's going to keep the twice as wild to see if he can affect the Pyromancer. So Pyromancer gets rid of one of those, gains a CP, Combustion 2. Because he doesn't need the CP for that, he's going to put Combustion in, which basically, yeah, causes the tokens to explode basically, and he can do 8 damage. What's the Barbarian on? 9 damage. So, but he's got 1, 2, 3, so he's going to try for his straights again. No. So he does gain a fire mastery, and he does 8 damage. So the Barbarian says, I'm going to roll my defense. Not sure. He failed, didn't he? So he takes 7 damage. Yeah, I played it that way. I should have played twice as wild. I was hoping for more healing there, because on the Barbarian's turn he takes 2 damage from burn and he dies. So there you go. A quick game played. He died.